In honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the Lynn Sage Breast Cancer Foundation will come together for an evening of food and drinks benefiting innovative research.
And joining us now with all the details is co-founder Laura Sage. Laura, thank you for coming in and sharing this amazing journey you've had. We were just talking, your mom passed away 35 years ago.
Yep.
It is hard to believe that that much time has passed, but so much has gone into awareness about breast cancer and also the treatment and everything that goes into getting your mammogram. I have to admit, I do go to the Lynn Sage Breast Cancer Research Foundation over at Northwestern. And just the experience of going through getting that mammogram is made so much easier by the work of your foundation.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about the work that you guys do besides the preparing people for mammograms and such.
Today, where we're really focused on is raising money for breast cancer researchers. We want to eradicate breast cancer, and we think that the best way to do that is to invest in science and innovative science. So we tend to give money to early stage, but not always early stage researchers. Hopefully they get enough data so they can go on and get even bigger grants from the government, and we can find a way to help people in Chicago with breast cancer, but also eradicate the disease globally.
Talk about some of the initiatives you guys are focused on right now, because I did see the timeline. You guys have been giving money and helping in so many different areas for so long.
Yep. So in the past, we funded everything from breast cancer surgeons to data scientists to people that go and read your mammograms. But today we're really focused on collaboration.
Okay.
We have so many amazing institutions in Chicago. How wonderful would it be if they all worked together, shared data, shared imaging, shared biospecimens, and then there would be so much fewer redundancy, and there'd be a lot quicker chance for us to find a cure, and at least find innovative ways for if women do get breast cancer, and men get breast cancer too, for them to potentially not have the same outcome my mom did. So that's what we're focused on, all about collaboration right now.
And of course, all of that takes money.
Yes.
And so you have your big fundraiser, which is back in person this year.
Yes.
Since post-COVID, an evening of collaboration for breast cancer research coming up next week, right? Next Thursday.
Next Thursday at Theater on the Lake. We're honoring former First Lady Diana Ronner. She is a breast cancer survivor, and we're hoping to have about 800 people there to help raise awareness and funds for local breast cancer researchers.
Having been such on the forefront of this since your childhood, talk to me a little bit about what you've seen, major hurdles that have been cleared in those years.
Well, originally when my mom was diagnosed, her prognosis was not good. Today, if a woman gets diagnosed with breast cancer, her likelihood of survival is quite high. Even with something like metastatic breast cancer where there is no cure, her options that will extend her life and allow her to live a decent life are much better than they were now.
And talk about how the organization came together. You say you were about 14?
My mom passed away when I was 13, just before my 14th birthday.
Just before your 14th birthday. So this was a collaboration of a lot of her friends?
Yes.
Her family?
Yes.
And you guys managed to, you start out with the best intentions, but to have it grow to something so large.
Yeah, my mom would be blown away by her legacy, honestly. Between the family and my mom's core group of friends, she grew up in the Chicagoland area, not very far from where we're filming. And these women and men have been so dedicated to the cause. Today, we're trying to broaden our reach. Breast cancer, unfortunately, is something that affects everybody, and we want our foundation to be representative of the whole community.
Yeah, it's not going away anytime soon. And detection, early warning, those have got to be things that you guys obviously focus on with at Northwestern. Is there one key thing, one message you're trying to get out for folks just living their life every day?
Well, especially now when it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I always want to remind people that early detection saves lives. And the earlier that you catch any type of cancer, the more likely it is that you're going to have a great prognosis. So it's always a good time to remind people to get their mammograms and to be self-aware of their self-care.
Okay, so other than the event, how are other ways that people can help in your mission?
Well, we just had our Team Lynn Sage at the Chicago Marathon, which was really exciting. We had almost 55 runners running for our cause. We're always looking for volunteers, new people that want to get involved on our board, and obviously donations.
And for the event coming up, are tickets still available?
Tickets are still available. The great thing about Theater on the Lake is that you can have almost 1,000 people there, and if they go to our website, which is lynsage.org, you'll get all of the details about an evening of collaboration for breast cancer research.
Oh, Laura, well, thank you for
Great.
coming in. As she mentioned, the event is coming up next Thursday, Theater on the Lake. Here's the information on how you can buy tickets,
Yeah.
how you can get involved, and just find out what the latest is in research and your efforts with the Lynn Sage Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for coming in.
thank you for having me.
And
Really
best of luck
appreciate
to
it.
you.
Yes, best of luck.
Thanks, ladies.